Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is something special. What we're going to do is we're going to open a blind box for a Blokees Transformers model kit. These have become pretty popular, and they're actually expanding to include a store in the US for faster shipping, which is really cool. This was actually sent to me from TMREVIEWS. Definitely check out his channel. He's got great content as far as Transformers. He does a great job with reviews and transformations. He does a lot of live content too. He does a monthly show on Transformers News, and just a great channel altogether. But I actually won this. He was doing a giveaway on his Facebook page, and I was one of the lucky few that actually responded, and he sent this my way. So thank you very much, TMREVIEWS. So it's a blind box, but let's take a look at the packaging. Very nicely done. Lots of reflective artwork. There's the upcoming line. I don't believe these are out yet, but coming soon. Be really excited for Sideswipe. And you've got picture of Soundwave and Bumblebee. So we don't know who was in here. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we get. Don't make it easy by any means. Okay, so we actually have two bags. And it comes with a generic set of instructions. They're all very similar, but if there's any differences, it'll show. Just goes over the transformation. And so, say for example, this here for the Constructicon is different, so it'll just give you instructions there. But overall, nice to see. So let's get into it and see who we got. Okay, so here is the stand that he comes with. And some extra hands, gray hands, so that doesn't narrow down who it could be. We got a Autobot symbol there, so that might be an indicator. Oh, it's Decepticon on the other side, so nope. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and see who it is. All right. So I have a feeling that this is Red Alert. And it is, so that's awesome. We got one of the Lambros. Well, not a Lambro, but we definitely got a Lamborghini. And all the pieces, so very cool. Let's see if there's any special instructions for Red Alert here. And there are, so looks like they've got special instructions on the chest and on the arms. Let's go ahead and get building. All right. I've taken the time to somewhat separate the pieces into legs and arms and so forth, so let's go ahead and build. Starting with the feet, you want to make sure that you get one of the clear sections with the ball on the end fastened in. Then it'll be a little odd, but put this lower leg part to where it looks like it should go backwards, but I assure you that's what you're looking for. And this will be the front of the leg, but first put in your knee joint. Now these came on the sprue. I went ahead and assembled them. It's very straightforward, so didn't feel the need to cover that. But put the knee joint in, and with this particular guy, you want this panel that has a higher edge to be on the outside. So get the thigh on and have the ball joint pointing towards where it's lower on the side of the leg. So we'll do that again. Get the foot and the ball joint attached. Bring in the leg. Put it on like it looks like it'll be backwards. Put in your knee joint, and it's the same joint for the arms. For the knees and the elbows, so no need to worry about getting them mixed up. It's exactly the same. Bring in your front leg panel. These are really fun. A lot funner than I expected them to be, honestly. And each connection gives you a nice satisfying click when you know that it's there. Okay, so we've got our two legs done. So now we can bring in our crotch piece. And you have two of these. It doesn't matter, but they're exactly the same. So front is the same as the back. As you can see, it just lines up with the two holes. It slides right in. This is one of few pieces that don't click in, to be honest. So we can bring in our legs, snap those on like so. And next, our torso, it just slides on. Get some nice added paint detail on the lower torso. But you've got the ball joints here, and you do need these pieces which came off the sprue also. And those will make sure you have the arm with the ball on it above the existing ball, if that makes sense. Just like that. So now we can bring in our front and back chest pieces like that. Really starting to take shape here. I'll go ahead and put the ball peg in the neck as well. And the arms. So for the arms, you want to bring in the lower piece, the forearm, attach your elbow piece to that. Bring in the upper arm. And for this guy, you want the port to be faced out, because that's where you put your door panel, like so. And again, these are identical, so it doesn't matter which side goes on what. And then this will attach onto the shoulder. And what's interesting about these is they actually slide down in this groove, giving you that look. And we'll do that again on this side. Start with the lower arm. Bring in your elbow joint. Bring in your upper arm piece. Slide it onto that groove. We'll do the hands and weapons last, but next comes the head. Oh, we'll get this guy on the arm first. Okay, now the head. The head comes with this blue piece, which is actually filler for the eyes. And it also makes the connection to the neck. So you want to insert that into the back of the face, giving you the blue eyes. Bring in the front of the head sculpt and line the gray pieces up to the grooves in the side of the helmet. Bring in the back of the head, pretty straightforward. And there we go. Now, we have these two pieces that form the shoulder rocket. Pretty obvious that it just straightforward just snaps into place like that. And then this on that small hole there can now snap onto the ball peg on the shoulder, which gives some nice articulation to it. And we are ready for hands. So on this side, I'm going to do the fisted hand. You got one of each style of these hands for each side, so total of 4 hands. And we can bring in our gun. And on this side, we're going to do the open hand. And there we go. Here is Red Alert, all completed. And I gotta admit, it's really fun putting these together. So let's take a look at that face sculpt. Nicely done in gray. Head actually has a decent amount of range. Down, up. You've got the shoulder cannon, which moves all around. Arms can go up to there, full 360, a little bit up and down. And then you do have a rotation at the elbow. You have more than 90 degrees, and then each hand is on a ball peg that has complete circular motion. On both forearms, you have the door. It says Fire Chief with the fire department logo. On the chest, you've got the nice yellow and red symbols on the front. You got that additional detail, as I mentioned, on the abs, done in black. Do have waist rotation. Legs can kick forward that far, back that far. You've got rotation on the ball joint at the hip. Knees can bend more than 90. You got rotation there as well. And then coming down to the feet, ball pegs, so pretty much any pose you want, and pretty decent amount of tilt for the rocker. So overall, really well articulated. This was actually, it was a lot of fun for me. I may look into getting more when they become available on the US market. Very, very enjoyable. And again, thank you to TMREVIEWS for sending this my way. It's really, really appreciated. Do I recommend it? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. and for a relatively cheap price, and they're making a full line. So it's a very nice official Hasbro product, or official Transformers product, I should say. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.